What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. It's Phantom here, and in today's video I'm finally going to be showing you guys how to beat Surf Beginner. So as you can see, Surf Beginner. And so this is the last map of what I consider the trifecta of first maps to beat when you're starting off learning how to surf. So the first one being Surf Rookie, then Surf Beginner, and then finally probably Surf Kitsune. And so this map is a stage map, and it has 7 stages. So, and the first 3 or 4 are pretty easy. It's the last 3 that are pretty difficult. And so, I always say this in every video. At the bottom left, you can see I have a keyboard overlay, so you can see what keys I'm pressing at exactly what time. And so if a ramp is slanted towards the bottom right, you hold A. And if the ramp is slanted towards the bottom left, you hold D. And so we never hold W when we're surfing. And I always hold spacebar. And so this is one of the maps that you do. There are 2 stages where you do have to B-hop. So I would recommend holding spacebar and making that, I guess, somewhat of a habit. Because like in my other video, I said I usually just hold it because I don't like having my thumb up in the air. So it kind of like rests on the space bar. And it's beneficial. I mean, it doesn't affect your speed. It doesn't do anything other than basically help you in case you have to B-hop or bunny hop in the stages. And so we're going to start off here with the tutorial. So first stage, I'm going to surf here on the right side. So we're going to hold A right here. And then flick up a little bit. Boom. Beat the first stage. Second stage, so I'm gonna hold A right here, and then I'm gonna go to the left. So then on that side, I'm gonna hold D. So hold A, then flick up, and hold D, come to the bottom of the ramp, and then flick up. Boom. And that's stage 2 done. And so this stage 3, for some reason there is a barrier here. So let's see if I hit it. So if you hold D, and you see how it just stopped? There is an invisible wall there. There's an invisible barrier there. So I'm going to have to do it on this side. Because this side would be way easier because we have to turn around this wall. And this is the shortest distance to that other ramp on this side. But because there's an invisible wall there, I'm going to have to go through the left side. So hold A. And then flick to the left. Hold D. And then flick up. And then so that's how you beat this stage. It'd be way easier if you were able to do it on the left side, but because there is that invisible barrier there, you have to basically do it from the right side. So that's that stage done. And so here we are, stage 4. So as you can see, there's a big wall in our way. So we're going to surf on the side and then flick up so we have enough air in order to go over the wall. Now we're going to land on the ramp at the bottom. And then we're going to have to flick up in order to make it to the platform. So we're going to hold A right here. And then flick up. Oh, too much flick there. So hold A. And then flick up. Hold A right here. And then flick up. And then boom. Stage 4 is done. So we're moving on to stage 5. So this stage is a little bit harder. So we're going to, whatever side you're surfing on, you're going to have to go, as you can see, like kind of like a zigzag right here. Trying to go either left and then right or right and then left. And there's going to be a ramp at the bottom, and you have to do it again in the second ramp. So we're going to hold A right here. I just hit an invisible barrier. So we're going to hold A. And then flick up. And then hold D. And then flick up. And not enough speed. So we're going to hold A, flick up, hold D, and then flick up, and boom. So pretty easy. Like with the other tutorials, if you're that I've posted, so like as you saw, we had to do like a zigzag like this. So if you're going to the left, you're gonna hold A and turn left. But if you're going to the right, you're gonna hold D and turn right in order to not kill your momentum. So here, I'll show you again. So we're gonna hold A right here. And then, so I'm holding A and turning left. Now I'm holding D and turning right after that sharp turn. So A and left, D and right, and hold D. And then same thing here, D and then D and then right, and then A and left, in order to keep my speed and my momentum. Because if you don't, if you press the opposite keys, you will end up killing your speed, and you will go the wrong way, or you will just basically stop in the air, and you will not be able to beat the stage, basically. And so so this is the second to final stage. This is stage 6. And so you can see there's a wall at the top, so we have to go at the bottom, and there's a wall here at the bottom, so we have to flick up and go over it. So we're gonna hold A, go at the bottom, and then flick up. You see, there's all these invisible barriers. CS2, gotta get it together, man. So hold A and slide, and hold D and flick up, and then hold A. And here, you see that? You see this right here? Here's where you have to B hop. So as you can see, I'm holding my space bar, and I was able to keep my momentum onto the next ramp. So flick up. Oh. So we're gonna, I don't think I have enough speed. Yeah. So hold A. Oh, you see? I see. I was in line. There is an invisible barrier there. Hold A, and then flick up. I'm gonna do it on the right side. I don't think there's. It's hard to do on my right side because I don't usually do it this way. Okay, there we go. And hold D, space bar, hold A, and then boom. As you saw, we beat that. And so here's the last stage. I only have 2 minutes and 50 seconds to beat it because, as you saw at the bottom left, it's allowing to vote for the next map. And so this stage is the hardest, and you'll see why, because of this section here on this other side of the wall. So I'm gonna do it on the right side. And so then so we're gonna have to surf and then flick to the right, and then turn right and hold D. And there's gonna be 2 ramps. There's gonna be a ramp on this side of the wall, let's say, and there's gonna be a ramp on the other side of the wall. And so the thing about these ramps is you're gonna have to surf on them, but it is a very small ramp. So you're only gonna surf on them for like you're only gonna surf on them for like 1 or 2 seconds, and then you have to go to the next ramp. And so you'll see what I mean. So we're gonna hold A right here, and then we're gonna flick to the right, as you see here. So hold A, boom, hold D, boom, and then you're gonna have to have enough speed in order to make it over that wall. So hold A, hold D, and then flick up. And then eventually you'll have enough speed in order to get over that wall. So hold A, hold D, and then flick up. So hold A, hold D, and then flick up. You see, it's hard because you're having to do it in such a short amount of time that, like, it doesn't, you don't have, and there's like no, what's it called? There is no, like, what's it called? Like, it's a weird ramp. You have almost no space to flick up to make it over this one. So let me see. Gotta lock in right now. I'm not locked in. Now this stage is hard, I'm telling you. I hit an invisible wall. Great. There we go. And you hold A right here, and then flick, hold space bar, and boom, and you beat it. Oh man, within like 5 seconds. So we're gonna teleport to another map. But yeah, that's how you beat it. I wasn't able to go in depth with it because the map just ended. But that's basically how you beat the map. Is you have to surf on the side, and you have to flick either to the right or to the left depending on which side you're on. And you have to land on those two ramps, and then on the first ramp, stay in there for like a second, move on to the second ramp, and then from the second ramp, flick up, get over the wall, and there's gonna be the last ramp as you saw, and you're gonna hold A or D depending on which side you're going. And then eventually, if you have enough speed, you'll be able to flick to the right or to the left onto, there was like two of those brown platforms. And then once you make it on the platform, since as you saw I was holding spacebar, you have to bunny hop in order to make it to the platform at the end. And so once you do that, I mean that was the last stage. It'll take you to like this enclosure where you're locked up, but like you can't do anything in there. That's just like the end stage. But yeah, I thought there was gonna be more time recording the video for that map, but hopefully the video was able to show you guys something. You know, I wish there was just a little bit more time to maybe go over it a little bit better, but yeah, that last stage, I mean, even like, you know, I've probably beat that map like, I mean, actually not that much, not that many times. I've probably only beat it like, I would say probably like 20 times. And like that final stage always gives me an issue. It's like, it'll never not give me an issue. That final stage is hard because of those two second to last ramps. Because like you really can't flick off that last one. There's like almost zero space to flick off it. And if you do flick off too hard, you lose all your speed and you can't make it over the wall. But eventually, you know, with timing and experience, you'll be able to make it onto those two ramps and have enough speed to make it onto the ramp on the right or the left, depending on what side you're doing, and then flick up enough to have enough speed and also make it over the wall and land on the last platform or the last ramp before you bunny hop onto the platform and make it to the end stage. So hopefully this guide or this tutorial was somewhat helpful. I mean, it was kind of rushed because I only had like 2 or 3 minutes to do the last stage. Probably should have not, gone so in depth with the other stages. But yeah, hopefully the video helped. And if you have any tips for like the newer people or anything that helped you on beating the stage, make sure to drop a comment. And if you're new around here, make sure to subscribe, drop a like if you enjoyed the video. And it's been Phantom. Take care. Peace out.